So the Nets starting 5. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Brown in at the 2. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now, here is Harden inside. KD can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Basket counts.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo has evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And Brooklyn has possession, following the bucket by the Bucks. To the middle, Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden the pass to Jordan. Here is Harden. Outside for Griffin. From deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Shots good by Middleton.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now, here is Harden. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Clock at 6. Harden against Holiday. Fires at the elbow. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Brown. Dishes to Harden. Over Holiday. Another miss by Harden.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Lopez finds Holiday. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 6. Durant the pass to Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Teague with a clean look. They get it back.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 6. Passes it to Durant. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Harden. The kick out to Brown. It's up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And Teague has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. The Nets trail by 9. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Irving. Irving double team. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Tucker. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, you have to love how hard Jeff Teague is playing on the defensive end. Uses those fast hands to swipe away at the basketball.
Irving with it. Can they get it? Here's Claxton. Great D that time from Portis. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to it.
I think the underdog story, started when I was.
And Greg, playing with the chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Portis, the pass to Teague. Up again. It's good on the putback. Portis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Pass to Connaughton. Portis in the post. Rebounded by the Nets. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Irving kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The shot's good. Claxton's got it back down to within single digits for Brooklyn. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The pass to Connaughton. Outside Teague. Here's Forbes. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Giannis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Here's Holiday. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Jordan. Durant dishes to Jordan. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Outside for Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's Harden for 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Holiday surveying the floor. The kick out to Lopez. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Brown. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points. And that's a...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Here's DiVincenzo. Whistle blow, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And KD throws it down.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Harden against Holiday.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Tipped away. Holiday with it. Now Green defending. And Holiday, here we go.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the chart.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Green. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. From 17 feet out, offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he makes good on the layup. Giannis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now, here is Irving. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. To end the run. And the Nets miss again. Bucks leading by 10. Here's Forbes. Tucker controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The dish to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got his second bucket.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And here is Teague. That one falls.
Well, I'll tell you what, impeccable work from Jeff Teague inside, showing great patience down in the lane.
Outside Irving. Feeds it to Green. And Green slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Teague kicks it to Tucker. A 3-ball. And it's Teague. That time on the assist from Tucker. Teague's got 8 points.
Well, this is a go-to shot for Jeff Teague. Let's remember, this guy will not hesitate if you leave him open in three-point territory.
In the corner, Irving with it. Passes to Claxton. Shot clock at 5. Harris, no good. Here's Tucker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
And so he makes both from the line. Harden dishes to Jordan. Durant way outside. Oh, he nailed it.
Yes.
Wow.
And it counts. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress at the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. It's the Nets now, a 12-point game. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Durant attacking.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets ahead of steam behind him. Forget about it.
Here's Teague. Stolen by Harden, and an intentional foul right there. Harden with it. Stolen by Middleton. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
To the paint. Harris passes to Jordan. Back to Harris. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. That three off the mark. Nets trail by 15. Here's Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. In transition, here come the Nets. The three from KD. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Middleton. Fires the three. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the inside, Holiday, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And Durant puts up a deep three, and again, it's the Nets missing.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Antetokounmpo, no good. Nets trail by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Milwaukee.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Harden kicks to Irving. KD against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And again, the Bucks miss. It's the Nets now, trailing by 13. But they get it back. And on the way from Irving for three, hits the three-point bomb.
There's a marksmanship from Kyrie Irving. The lightning quick release. Boy, defender better have his hands up and ready.
Durant against Antetokounmpo, and that's going to be a travel. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Harden. From deep. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. So thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
for the land of the...
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the payday.
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, the young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3 spot.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now here's Middleton. Lopez passes to Middleton. Fires for 3. Lopez finds Middleton. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got the opening basket of the game for Milwaukee.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. Embiid, no good. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Now, here's Lopez. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Outside Holiday. Green with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Now, here's Maxey. And there's the pass to Milton. That one misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Uncovered. And he knocks down the jumper.
Well, he's so smooth, and it just looks like he's never out of control, Drew Holiday.
The 76ers off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game. Embiid wide open. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Giannis. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got 6.
How about Middleton saying, you take that, I got some payback for you right here.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Great positioning on the putback.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Middleton outside. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
There's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. The 76ers trail by 3. And Simmons kicks to Green. Milton on top, guarded by Holiday. Right side, Simmons. Shakes him over Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. So skilled at making the D feel nervous when he has to rock.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Portis. T kicks to Connaughton. Lets the three fly. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now the pass to Green. Latrey. Right side Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Tucker. Back to Forbes. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for the 76ers.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Connaughton. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Howard. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Hill. Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the 2 guard. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Teague, the pass to Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Portis has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bucks. And so he'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Curry passes to Howard. Back to Curry. The 3. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. The shot's good from Forbes.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Curry passes to Howard. And yes, it's good.
I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
And here is Teague. No points in the game yet for him. Portis finds Teague. Right wing. Forbes the pass to Teague. The Bucks working the ball around. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Curry on the wing. Teague covering. Curry dishes to Hill. No good from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Teague the pass to Forbes. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, Howard showing some nice poise there. He scanned the floor well and firing a good, hard, crisp pass to his teammate.
Teague kicks to Portis. Back to Teague. He dishes it to Forbes. It's stolen by Curry. Outside Hill. Now the feed to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Teague the pass to Portis. Tucker with the ball. Scott's there. Rebound by the 76ers. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Hill deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Connaughton, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Hill kicks to Korkmaz. It's back to Hill. 1:04 left here in the second. Here's Howard. Shoots over Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. And Simmons, he's checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Maxey's checked in for Curry. And it's Shake Milton in for Hill. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Middleton penetrating. It's a hand on it. And staying with the play, Middleton. Middleton's got 8.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside, Simmons. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Milton, and he's fouled. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. So that'll be it for the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, for the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were always within striking.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 1. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Curry. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Here's Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo for the lead. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant pace scorer since Shaq himself. Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No good. That would have tied it. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Green against DiVincenzo. And it's Green missing. Bucks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Middleton. And Curry pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Embiid finds Curry. Back to Embiid. On the wing, Green. It's not going to go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The 76ers leading by 3. There's the pass to Simmons. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Curry against Holiday. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Bucks trail by 3. Teague dishes to Forbes. Kicks to Tucker. Back to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Connaughton. And stolen by Scott. On the wing, Milton. Outside Hill. Down low. Scott the pass to Howard. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Inside. Nice move. Not as good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Tucker. Tucker's got his first 2 points. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Hill. Pass to Korkmaz. It's stolen by Teague. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Forbes. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Forbes has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hill kicks to Scott. Here's Korkmaz. It's rebounded by Portis. For the lead. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Milton's shot is good. 3rd quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here is Forbes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got House. Mike Scott out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Clock at 6. Now here's Milton. G right on him. Can't hit from 12. The Bucks trail. Here's Connaughton. Now the dish to Tucker. Back to Connaughton. To the inside. Tucker the pass to Portis. It's hauled in by the 76ers. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Mike Scott. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. They get the rebound. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. The second chance effort. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just one on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Simmons passes to Hill. Back to Simmons. Feeds to Embiid. Lopez with the steal. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Hill. Deflects the pass. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Lopez with the steal. Giannis right side. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. The layup missed. The 76ers shooting 48% from the field.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Here's Giannis. Count that bucket.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Hill against Holiday. Simmons inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Chris Middleton. Gets the first. That will put them up by two.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Green. Seth Curry comes in for Maxey. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for George Hill. They grab their own miss. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Simmons with it. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. That's 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Now Curry. Pass to Embiid. Simmons with it. Covered by Giannis. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Outside Holiday. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Lopez right side. Shot clock at 5. Middleton against Harris. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Here's Curry with the 3. Can't knock in the 3. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to... the borough of Brooklyn. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Scott. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Simmons. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And looking at the Nets, Durant is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Now here's Green. Here's the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Now here's Harden. And the pass to Durant. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And listen, as soon as Durant gets past the half-court line, he's in range. I know that sounds crazy, but you need to start picking him up out there.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways. Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. But I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Simmons against Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And here is Simmons. Kevin Durant with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Passes it to Luwawu. Now here's Jordan. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. No good there. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The drive by Green. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, an underrated athlete, if you ask me. Green has the leaping ability to do damage inside.
Harden outside. Pass to Durant. There's the triple. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Simmons with it. Now Green defending. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. The importance of the 3-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the 3-point line.
Harris dishes to Irving. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Ice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Green kicks to Simmons. To the middle. Scott the pass to Simmons. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. 4-point game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Harris. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harris passes to Brown. Out to Harris from the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
76ers trailing. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Now Thibault. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Howard. Shoots from the right block. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Irving with the ball. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
We've got Brown. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Brown. Irving looking for an opening. The feed now to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Green's got 6.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
It's good. Milton's got his first basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Brooklyn trailing. Brown the pass to Irving. Irving double team. Harris outside. Here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tries it from 9. And the rebound goes to Howard. The 76ers shooting wonderfully up to this point. 67%. Back to Harris. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Brown. Howard with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
It's been absolutely amazing to watch Harris mature. I mean, physically, he can handle the pounding.
Brown finds Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's Green outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard against Griffin. Howard, the pass to Thibault. Back to Howard. Shoots from 8. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Howard's got 6 points.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense.
Brown dishes to Irving. Now here's Brown. Back to Irving. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Pass to Jordan. Here's Llewellyn. He kicks it to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. They need this. And the jam by Harden.
Athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Here is Harden following the basket by Dwight Howard. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 6 points for him.
Look, what are you supposed to do against Durant? There's not much you can do.
Harris outside. To the inside. Pass to Milton. Back to Harris. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And here's Harden. The pass to KD. And so it's Philadelphia with their...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center, he'll get into... Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, Green is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Hill. Then it's Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the center. There's Green with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got 5 points so far. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. The 76ers leading by 9. 90 seconds now into the second half. And Simmons kicks to Green. Clock at 6. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now.
He's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Harden.
Outside Hill. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a poster. And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
KD can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Now, here is Irving, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Seth Curry, he's checked in for George Hill. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. Now, here's Milton. Harris inside, guarded by Green. And slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
1:21 left in the third. Irving attacking. It's stolen. Harris looking it over. High post, Howard. 8 points for him. Curry passes to Harris. The shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. They need to avoid that.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Feeds to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia. From deep, Green, and the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thybulle kicks to Milton. Harris passes to Howard. And it's Griffin with the rebound. On the wing, Irving. Over Milton. And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Griffin down out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Green, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Dinwiddie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's James Harden in for Brown. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. Now Harden kicks it to KD. Shoots over Scott. KD with the bucket.
He's standing almost 7 feet tall. With that kind of skill, that kind of height, athleticism, His mid-range jumper will always be there for Durant.
Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. Knocked loose. Durant with the steal. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Durant.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Give him another. Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
Harris with it. Back to Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Simmons passes to Thibault. Back to Simmons. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Now here is Harris. Claxton the pass to KD. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Harris.
And this is why Durant is a top talent. His ability to score even while getting fouled. An impressive athlete.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Simmons. Harris outside. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Ripped away. Now here's Durant. From deep. The long distance three is buried. KD's got 10 points in the quarter.
You have to respect everything that Durant can do on the floor. You have to live with it. I mean, when he knocks down that pull-up jumper, crazy.
And it's the power on that throwdown.
Wow. How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. Here's Claxton. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 10. Green passes to Harris. Green dishes to Simmons. Back to Green. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Was so smooth in the catch and shoot. Green doesn't really need much time or space to get a shot off.
Harden outside. Pass to Claxton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
They get it back. Dinwiddie left side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
At the line for your Nets.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. And here is Simmons. Outside, Green. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. The 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown, then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Harden. To the paint, 5 on the clock, kept alive. Three-pointer. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Harden has a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden. Often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor, his focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
A floater. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Harden the pass to Harris. Sweet move. The kick out to Brown. Griffin looking it over. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now, here's Brown. Outside Griffin. The dish to Brown. Outside for Griffin. Shoots. And the shot is long.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And to Tacumbo. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Outside Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Forbes. That's tipped, but he gets it back over Irving, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And, you know, in that mid-range area, that in-between area, Forbes is a hard cover because when he gets a little room, he's really deadly.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. KD can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 4. And there's the feed to T. Portis kicks to Connaughton. No good on the 3. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Here's the teardrop. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
And here is Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. That ties the game. KD's got his second bucket.
Excellent release in the pick and roll that time by Durant. He's developed a nice feel for the game.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Teague against Dinwiddie. A nice shot by Teague.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Dinwiddie outside. And the pass to KD. From the wing. Let's keep it alive. And that one's good. Green.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Teague feeling it out a bit. It's tipped. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to us about...
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Hey, guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Green, who's out there with Durant, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Here's Claxton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Here's Teague after the basket by Brooklyn. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And the crafty, cunning Teague. Fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Dinwiddie. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. That one drops for him.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Pass to Harden. Pass to Harris. No good on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Up the floor, and it's good. 2 points. Giannis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
But they recover it. Right side, Jordan. The kick out to Brown. He dishes it to Harris. Lopez with the steal. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Count it. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
To halt the run, and Harden. And the nice bucket inside.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Dishes it to Holiday. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
And the rejection by Giannis. And stolen by Jordan. The offensive rebound out to Harris to the left wing. Here's Griffin. Tipped away. Jordan finds Harris. Here's Harden and another shot. Jordan's shot is off.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Kicks it down to Middleton. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. Nets trail by 4. Brown dishes to Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Really amazing. Absolutely astonishing how accomplished Antetokounmpo is on defense. I mean, he's disruptive wherever he is on the floor defensively.
Now here's Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the basket by Harden.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. And that one, good.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Harden with it. Over Holiday. And the last second attempt does not go in. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on. And
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now, here is Harden. Up top, Griffin. Antetokounmpo defending. Clock at 6. Holiday against Harden. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Holiday. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Middleton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot by Holiday, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Brown. And Lopez pulls it down.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Middleton drives in.
I think Middleton wants to send a message with his dunk. I mean, when he's sprinting to the hole like that, you need to just get out of the way.
On the wing, Harris. Passes it to Jordan. Harden against Holiday. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. And so they foul intentionally. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Brooklyn with the ball. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. Griffin passes to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating. Finishing after setting a solid screen.
Here is Forbes. Poke loose. Griffin with the steal. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter. Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide-open man and dropping the dime.
Dinwiddie passes to Durant. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. Durant's got 7.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Dinwiddie against T. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
T kicks to Connaughton. Back to T. Bucks passing it around. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. T, the pass to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Connaughton offline with his 3. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside Irving. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Good, solid, basic, fundamental defense.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 8. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Good on the bucket. Teague's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. KD looking around. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Outside Green. From deep three-point range. Goes back up. Claxton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
And that's an intentional foul. So for the Nets, Harris comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. It's stolen by Green. Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from James Harden.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Holiday gets the bucket. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Now Harden. He kicks it to Green. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to KD. Over Lopez. Another shot. With 1 on the clock. Harden's shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's DiVincenzo. And that one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Over Lopez. And that one hits back iron. Bucks leading by 8. Holiday dishes to Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden finds KD. Stolen by Middleton. Holiday against KD. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Took him no time at all on that one. Holiday's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 14. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Now, here's Irving. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. It's deflected. The deep three from Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks leading by 14. Holiday looking over the floor. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Milwaukee.
I think they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. And a deep three from Irving. But they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Nets. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target with the open look. And here's Harden for three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And, you know, Harden is super reliable from outside the arc. He's got that sweet lefty stroke, and it's a thing of beauty to watch.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Through the land of the...
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Kumbo. Simmons against Lopez. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Holiday. Dishes to Lopez. Here's Giannis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now, here's Thibault. And here's Maxey. Embiid. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The kick out to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside, Green. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. The putback, it's good on the putback.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. Shoots. Here's Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo, no good. 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Holiday. Middleton outside. Lopez outside. Back to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. They get it again.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Now, here's Maxey. Passes to Thibault. Down low, Embiid. And he gets it to go.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
And stolen by Thibault. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And the wide open shot from Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
He's very smart about spotting up in transition, and no one rotated over to contest that one.
Pass to Holiday. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Back to Holiday. The 3. That shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Pass to Maxey. There's the dish to Embiid. And there's the pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 2. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Open shot, Green, and again it's Philadelphia.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Bucks trail by 7. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And they get it. And Giannis with the layup.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
Inside, Lopez with the steal.
Don't hold the ball.
That is amazing. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. 70. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Curry. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. Harris dishes to Howard. Rebound, Milwaukee.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Forbes can't get it to go.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Curry with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Back to Connaughton. At the top of the key, Forbes. Out to the wing. From deep. And the Bucks miss again.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Curry with the 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Teague. Fires it up. Here's Portis. And again, the Bucks miss.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Now, here's Milton. Defended by Portis. Launches it. Howard trying to free himself up. It doesn't go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Forbes
just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Passes it to Howard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. .141 left now here in the second. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Harris. Maxey's checked in for Seth Curry. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton.
Good decision there. Giannis isn't easy to stick with, especially after the screen.
Here's Thybulle. No points in the game yet for him. Simmons finds Thybulle. Back to Simmons. Down low. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
The 76ers making a switch here. Green's checked in.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Now Giannis. He's got 6. 51 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Kicks to Middleton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Over to the wing. Embiid against Lopez. Green dishes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 6. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Feeds to Giannis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest advantage of the period was... And that's a wrap.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
And that one drops.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The 76ers leading by 4. Thybulle with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The Bucks shooting about 42% so far.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
The 76ers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. To the paint. Here's Maxey. Simmons left side. Shoots from 14. A rebound by Brook Lopez. Bucks trail by 4. To the inside. Antetokounmpo inside. Headed by Green. And Giannis gets it to go.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And here's Maxey. Pass to Thibault. Fires from deep. The 76ers again can't hit it. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Hits it from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 1. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Simmons passes to Thibault. Simmons working it over. Taken away by Holiday. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense right on him. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Lopez outside. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the 76ers with some changes. Milwaukee with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Howard against Portis. Over Howard. Milwaukee. No good that time either. 76ers trailing. Here's Curry. Count it. And the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Tucker, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Tucker. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Bucks lead by 1. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. The kick out to Teague. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, man, that's a monster.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Milwaukee on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Curry. And it's Korkmaz in at the three, the small forward.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Teague. There's the pass to Portis. He kicks it to Tucker. He dishes it to Forbes. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Teague. Tucker, the pass to Portis. Outside Teague. Passes it to Connaughton. Now Tucker, guarded by Harris. Second shot opportunity. Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. And now Philadelphia on the break. Korkmaz kicks to Curry. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks shooting 43% from the field. Here's Forbes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Korkmaz passes to Milton. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Curry deciding where to go with it. They grab their own miss, and Philadelphia calls time here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Curry. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
How about the length? Tough for any offensive player to deal with the likes of Middleton with those long arms.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. Dishes to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Embiid with the steal. Harris against Middleton. And they double up Simmons. Maxey, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Maxey's got his first bucket in this one.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Holiday surveying the floor. There's the feed to Lopez. And stolen by Simmons. Lobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Holiday finds Giannis. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 4. Feeds it to Embiid. They kick it out to Green. Now, here's Maxey. Defended by DiVincenzo. Maxey passes to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Harris. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Middleton. There's Green with the three. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside, Green. Launches a three. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
And stolen by Simmons. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Lopez passes to Giannis. Back to Lopez. Embiid with the steal. It's off. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up. A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. So the Nets starting 5. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Harden, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Simmons, and stolen by Jordan. And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. Harris looking it over. Down low, Embiid with the steal. And the layup is good. And both these teams rely on low post offense, Doris, in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
5 on the clock. Here's Green. Good D by Embiid. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving from long range. Let's keep it alive. Green kicks to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Inside. A second chance effort. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Well, this is often how DeAndre Jordan gets his points in a set offense. Off the roll.
Pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Green. The pass to Thibault. Here's Embiid. Now Simmons guarded by Harden. The 9-foot shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Irving. On the wing, Harris. Jordan at the elbow. To the inside.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Now here is Harris.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Simmons. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Irving for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now, here's Thibault. He kicks it to Embiid. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game. Embiid against Jordan. And here is Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. To the paint, Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now here's Embiid. Green kicks to Thibault. Simmons against Harden. To end the drought, goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Durant. Pass to Griffin. Embiid with the steal. Pass to Simmons. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Durant the pass to Brown. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Dinwiddie with it. Now Green defending. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Down low. Thibault kicks to Green. For 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
Here's Griffin. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Tobias Harris is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Howard. Then it's George Hill, and it's Milton in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Clock at 4. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Pass to Hill. Kicks it to Harris. It's back to Hill. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Milton out to Harris. Clock is at 3. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Crafty move. And there's the nice layup by Howard. Howard's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. Here's KD.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Philadelphia leading by 4.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Hill against Dinwiddie. To the inside. Griffin kicks to Brown. Dishes it to Durant. Oh, good with the triple. Durant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Milton. Howard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Oh, Dwight Howard made quick work of that one.
Dinwiddie dishes to Brown. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dinwiddie against Hill. Here's Luwawu. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Hill. Back to Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Philadelphia making a change here. Curry's checked in. Nets trail by 6. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league, and there's so many more of those guys that are...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Lines it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Simmons passes to Korkmaz. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Embiid kicks to Green. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They kick it out to Green, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons looking around. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Now Harden. Outside for Jordan. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, and with all the stars on the 76ers, you forgot the root of this team. Thanks for joining.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nets trail by 4. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5, down low. Green, the pass to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Green draws the double. And Brooklyn turns it over again. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Simmons passes to Korkmaz. To the wing right side. Here's Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Count the basket. Korkmaz has got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia. Net shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Harden finds Irving. Harris outside. Outside Jordan. And stolen by Thibault. Inside. It's tipped. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Harris trying to get free, and that one's good. Green.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Nets trail by 4. Harden with it. No one near him. Second shot opportunity. On the wing, Green. 5 to shoot. Heibel with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Here we go, one-on-one. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harden the pass to Irving. The shot missing. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Korkmaz. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Irving kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Harden finds Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Now here's Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, KD. Beyond the arc. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Dinwiddie passes to Durant. The dish to Griffin. Outside for Durant. Fires the three. That shot missing. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Down low. Howard. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harris trying to get free, and it goes down 2 points. And now a 12-point 76ers lead. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Unloads from 13, and he drops that one in. KD's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots, but this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Seth Curry. Howard is out there with Harris. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Milton in at the point guard. The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And here is Milton. Passes it to Harris. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
Griffin's checked in for Green. Griffin passes to KD. Outside Irving. Shoots over Curry. Misses off the left iron. The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Scott. Curry kicks to Scott. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Howard in the post. Guarded by Harden. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Harden outside. Back to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Now Milton. Pass to Harris. He dishes it to Howard. Griffin with the steal. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
It doesn't get any higher percentage than that. Dwight Howard, no doubt, on the dunk.
Irving with it. Dishes it to KD. Irving kicks to Harden. Now the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Harris with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Curry. Over Irving. Back to Harris. There's the dish to Scott. Clock at 6. Harris passes to Scott. Another shot. And too long on the shot. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. 11-point game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Harden finds Durant. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Simmons. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And here's Green outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's the step back. The kick out to Irving. Takes a 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Thibault. The feed to Embiid. In transition, here come the Nets. Griffin with the ball. And the dunk by Jordan.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Simmons. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
KD's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Thibault. No good there. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some good company.